Now say me, like, where did you learn the Tamil?
Well, I learned from Rajam, and this was many years ago, and I did get to speak a little bit. I was reading very, very well, and I got to speak Tamil a little bit, like Epidisulam, and Nalam, and let's see, like
Oh, that's pretty much nice. Have you ever been to Tamilnadu?
I have not, but my neighbor, he's really my next door neighbor. He's from Tamilnadu.
Oh, that's really nice.
He speaks Tamil, and and I love South Indian cooking. I love the South Indian curries. They're the best in the world. So they introduced me to restaurants out in Exton, Pennsylvania, where the chefs are from South India. One of them is from Sri Lanka, and the other one is from Tamil Nadu. So my wife and I, we go out there. We tried, and he taught us how to cook some curries and South Indian dishes. They're our favorites. We love them.
And you said that you did learn Tamil from some of the university. Could you tell more about it?
Yeah, Rajam Ramamurthy. She was a professor there, and I was introduced to her through a friend, and she taught me for more than a year. She taught Tamil to me, private lessons for free. She didn't even charge me, and we would read together, and and I was. It takes a long time because it's another language. And it's very different than, they have a whole different script, beautiful. I guess you're right. Beautiful, beautiful script.
And you said she's from which university?
She was at the University of Pennsylvania. And then she went to the University of Michigan. She was one of the top professors in the United States teaching Dravidian languages, Tamil. She spoke Tamil.
How did you came to know about Tamil actually?
Well, a long time ago, like 30 to 40 years ago, I met a teacher from Sri Lanka. His name was Bawa Mahayadin. And he spoke Tamil. And he used to sing songs, and he would teach, and he taught about God and truth and all good things. And so I became very intrigued by the language, and I wanted to speak to him directly instead of having it come through translation. So then I went down to the University of Pennsylvania, and I went to the Dravidian language department, and I saw Rajam there, and I introduced myself and asked her. I told her that I was studying Tamil because I was studying with a guru or a sheikh or whatever you want to call it from Sri Lanka, and I wanted to learn the language. And she was really one of the sweetest human beings I've ever met in my life. I'm sad that I fell out of touch with her because she's just a beautiful human being.
That's really nice.
Yes. Just a golden heart. And she taught me. I used to, and she taught me how to cook some of the South Indian dishes. She was a fabulous, fabulous chef, completely vegetarian, and so my wife and I still cook some of those dishes, and so that's basically the story. Yeah.
That's really nice. I'm very glad to know that you know Tamil. I was very much excited. You know that it's my mother tongue.
Yeah. Well, Tamilnadu. Yeah. And
thank you for telling everything.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and my friend, my neighbor, his name is
it's getting stuck.
Srinivas. Yeah, Srinivas. I can't think of his last name. It's a long last name, and we have dinner with them a lot. The family out back, and we speak. He's still like speaks some Tamil to me.
Oh, that's
yeah,
really
yeah.
nice.
So yeah, Tamil's a beautiful, beautiful language. When I studied it, Rajam told me that thousands of years ago, it actually was sung. It was a language. It was a musical. It's such a musical language. And now it's evolved into a spoken language, but it's so, and I don't know if you know this, Tamil's one of the fastest spoken languages in the world.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
yeah,
Actually, you're giving a lot of information
yeah,
to me.
yeah. It's one of the, here, let me do this so you're not charged extra.
That's okay. I'm
Yeah.
glad that actually I met you, you know. It's very different.
Yeah, so that's how I became familiar with Tamil, and I always wanted to go to Tamilnadu, and because I studied some of the Indian saints there, like Ramana Maharshi, and now my friend who lives behind me, he grew up only about 50 miles from Ramana.